I noticed the lights were on, and I thought you might be home. I wasn't sure.
Hello everyone. Okay, we are back to Tropico. I slept through the entire day again. Where are we?
Things are looking green between the US and the USSR. They are building up their nuclear arsenals, competing to see who can build the most missiles. Thankfully, the immense power of these weapons has brought a strange form of peace. No one wants to attack because both sides will be obliterated by the other's nuclear weapons. The Caribbean has become a hotbed for the US-USSR conflict. I have to take advantage of this situation and use the superpowers to build up the Tropican army.
Presidente, the Yankees have a new doomsday device called DEFCON. If this DEFCON drops down to 1, the world will end.
Ah. This is mad. The US and USSR want to throw missiles at each other and drag the entire world in their conflict. If the DEFCON falls to 1, you will lose the game. Little volcano right next to us. Ooh.
Presidente, in these uncertain times, we need a strong economy more than ever. Presidente, we have an opportunity to make an immensely profitable, though somewhat illegal deal.
Certain people who wish to remain anonymous need iron. They are ready to pay us 10,000 on top of the standard export price upon complete delivery. There is a small problem. The US want the proof of this deal. Sure. Get some coffee. Nice.
My dear Presidente, do you know that your...
Oh, almost got the treasury. This export, do it. Oh. Oh.
El Presidente, as a leader of the Caribbean, you are hereby commissioned to find a peaceful solution to the hostilities in the region.
Diplomacy is necessary to ensure the stability of the Caribbean in these times of uncertainty. Organize a Pan-Caribbean summit and bring the superpowers to the table. Resolve the Pan-Caribbean summit task to improve DEFCON by 1. You can resolve the task multiple times.
I love diplomatic summits, Presidente. It's always a show. People shouting at each other.
Raise the number of loyalists.
Estaba yo pensando en travesuras de la vida, en lo mucho que te amaba y en lo mucho que te quería. No me explico ni cómo nuestro amor, tú lo fingías una relación que yo amaba llena de sabor, llena de mentiras. Y ahora que lo sé, ya no te quiero. Te quise con locura, no lo niego.
I love diplomatic summits.
This respect is slightly raised, some people will become loyalists and national.
Presidente cereal, completely organic for people like you, Sonny. It's made from stuff that even animals won't eat.
No cereal can be organic enough. The Presidente brand doing okay then?
Sure. Presidente's so popular, everything with his name sells.
Peace and love, dear Presidente. Please accept this flower.
Well done, Presidente. Now that we have money in the treasury, we can invest it in a weapons factory.
Guns from iron and arms the foreign relations while doing this.
The workforce of the island is simple.
la primavera, yo viví el infierno con tu corazón.
Presidente, the military has carried out a coup d'etat on the island of St. Clara. There are suspicions that the USSR backed the coup.
Is that tensions between the US and USSR are affecting the Caribbean? The USSR wants to establish a power base close to the US. Both superpowers are watching the region closely, waiting for any excuse to intervene. Now our rebel attacks and coups on our island will lower the DEFCON status.
There's good money to be made from nuclear missile tests, Presidente.
US and USSR are in the midst of a missile race. They need a place to test their nuclear missiles. They're offering 10,000 if we allow them to detonate the warheads in our national waters. The superpower have a lot of missiles they want to test. They can allow a test every 6 months. 10 grand.
Attempted murder of a classmate. Spanking. Successful murder of a classmate. Spanking. Becoming a rebel and blowing up the school. Meeting with the school counselor. Assassinating El Presidente, right? I will not kill Presidente again. 100 times.
We already have 32 loyalists.
Sir, war is imminent, and we are not prepared for it. We are not prepared for it. To survive, we need a large army.
US help. Free armory, 5 US relations.
You made the correct choice, Mr. President. The U.S. is glad to help Tropico establish its army.
As Vice President, I am in a position to offer both military and economic help to our Caribbean friends. Senate has approved a special foreign aid grant for the construction of a new armory.
Greetings, most gracious Presidente. I trust your camels are well. Let us talk business.
Certain friends of mine want to buy weapons, but the UN has forbidden all sales to them. They are ready to pay premium price for your products. Everyone has a right to defend his homeland after all. Just say the word and I'll arrange everything. DEFCON will drop by 2 but 20% weapon export prices. Handguns so we don't drop relations.
What exactly does the new factory produce, Penultimo?
Sprockets? Huge demand for them in the U.S.
Such a big, well-guarded factory to produce sprockets?
Also, bomb holders, paperweights, harmless stuff like that. Definitely not weapons of any kind.
Not weapons of any kind. Got it.
Ooh.
The earthquake is over, Presidente.
Fuck.
I am happy.
It was a big one.
In the current threat of nuclear war, we must struggle to find peaceful diplomatic solutions to our problems.
For this, you must establish a foreign office on your island, Mr. President. The boost to foreign relations will be beneficial not only for Tropico, but for the stability of the region.
Following the destruction wrought by the earthquake, we have some good news for you. Tropico just set a new world record by surviving an earthquake rated 96 on the Richter magnitude scale.
And here I thought that earthquakes can't be stronger than 10.
They sure can. Here's hoping our next earthquake breaks our own record with a 3-digit number.
Extra money.
Comrade Presidente, an article published in the Pravda in Moscow.
The good, God-fearing U.S. citizens like your goods. I don't know why, and I don't care. All I know is that you are going to sell us more of them.
Now that our armory is ready, Presidente, we need to construct new guard stations.
US help construction price minus USSR help plus weapons export. Let's increase our money.
Comrade Presidente, we share a common goal. A strong Tropican army.
Presidente, an unauthorized crisis is happening in Europe. It appears that war may be unavoidable.
The US has begun construction of missile installations in several European countries. These ICBMs are threatening the Soviet territories. The USSR will surely respond to this threat. They may even try to attack first and trigger a new world war. Certain that the Americans will lower their DEFCON when their missiles become ready in 6 months. Be ready. Okay.
Chemical and bioweapons are an untapped market that provides a lucrative opportunity to expand our weapons trade.
No thanks.
Greetings, most gracious President.
There's good money to be made from...
1 general per guard station. DEFCON will drop in 3 months.
Due to my unending efforts, the US and the USSR have reached a stalemate in Europe.
The American missile bases in Europe are ready. The USSR has amassed its army near the borders. Neither of the two superpowers wants to act first, but they are at the highest alert status. Any other conflict may prompt them to start new war.
I love diplomatic summits, Presidente. It's always a show. People shouting at each other. There's good money to be made from nuclear.
Fuck it, let's try it out. I think I remember there being an animation for this. There we go. Now we can get a nice midnight tan. I'm curious, how long would a nuclear...
Presidente, Tropicans await elections next.
Like, how long would the fireball actually exist?
Comrade, our plan for winning the Cold War needs to enter the next phase.
This weapons factory is some good money.
Enough preparations, Presidente. It is time to increase the size of our standing army.
20 soldiers on island. US help, free high school. USSR help, OSHA skill. That.
Comrade Presidente, your army is too small. You need more soldiers to ward off the US and its minions.
commodity price of weapons has increased.
My dear Presidente, the election day draws near. Presidente, Europe has taken serious antitrust measures against several American companies. The U.S. has responded. I love diplomatic.
Tally-ho, old boy. The riff-raff back home are on my back again. You know how it is.
Pineapples.
To stay competitive in the weapons trade, we have to offer the most up-to-date product, Presidente.
Currently our weapons are at the level of World War II technology. We must develop new and better weapons. If we construct an Academy of Science to do this, we can raise our weapons export price and maximize profits.
The USSR is willing to send 3 of our finest generals to help the Tropican army, Comrade Presidente.
Another one. Well, 3 generals, that's like 1,000, or probably like 15 grand worth.
Great calamity, Presidente. All of my wife's birthdays are coming, and they...
Liberty is probably taking a hit. You can do that. The intellect, you can like almost destroy the intellectual faction, but people will learn slower. Police military abilities have lower negative impact on liberty. Oh yeah, we need. There's no crime. And that's what it's saying. Only the port.
Presidente, the balance of power in the world depends on the number of nuclear missiles the US and the USSR possess.
US claims that it is lagging behind with only 200 ICBMs and claims that the USSR has close to 2,000. Our information is that the Soviets have about 4 missiles ready, including prototypes. Both superpowers have offered to set up a nuclear program on Tropico, but first we need a nuclear reactor. Cheap uranium.
Comrade Presidente, your island's proximity to the U.S. makes it perfect for a nuclear program.
$40,000. Damn. I don't need to build another power plant after this. Oh, it needs to be next to water. That's cool.
There is one way to dominate a market and make even more money. Volume.
I don't really care about the Swiss bank in this. We build some substations. Wait for the plant to be ready.
Presidente, the international markets have collapsed. The Western media call this the collapse of communism, and the Eastern media proclaim an end to the capitalistic greed.
Mm-hmm.
My son, I spoke to God today, and he is not very pleased right now. He wants some things signed.
You know, now you understand it's not me. I don't care much for mundane stuff, but when the order comes from the big boss above himself, I have to take it directly to you and see that his will is done. Part of the job description, I'm afraid. I will drink extra rum tonight to improve his mood, but I think he is adamant about you signing this contraception ban. Plus 50 religious respect until the Eid active? What? Did they mean to put a minus there? I guess it's until... it wouldn't make sense that it only toggles when I accept it. Weird. Ooh, here we go.
Sir, the nuclear reactor is ready for action. We can start researching a nuclear weapon now.
Scientists tell me that given enough resources, they can develop an island to continent blast missile or ICBM. A friend in the USSR has offered to sell us the blueprints for such a weapon, but we don't wish to waste time. Research the nuclear program. Each month you will gain research points for each professor on the island, and the iron uranium work mode of nuclear power plant. Enrich. These days all the cool nations are enriching uranium. I don't know why, but there's something truly badass about it. Our nuclear program will not need any upkeep if we are enriching uranium. Also, you can either make power or keep your nuclear program without upkeep. Get the first of the uranium in. Oh shit. Volcano's about to erupt.
Presidente, did you pay attention in your volcano activity classes?
That's a far away one. That's gonna reach the city. Should be our uranium.
There is a crisis of command in our army, sir. Since Tropican soldiers are too unruly, we should recruit more generals.
No?
Comrade Presidente, why must our citizens...
Presidente, how about we...
Do we get any uranium yet, or is this it? Still another oak.
Presidente, have you heard of the new
Talk fast, I don't have all day.
Today, we have invited Ambassador Lord Chuffney in order to find out more about the growing friendship between Tropico and the EU.
I just came back from a splendid luncheon with my dear friend El Presidente. I can assure you that as long as I get to eat your scrumptious Tropican scones with my tea, the relations between our countries will remain splendid.
We could be doing enriched uranium. Don't need the electricity yet. Oh, it's copper. Oh, it produces less electricity when you're enriching uranium.
Great concern has seized me.
I see. Nine more.
My wives inform me that you have researched a nuclear program, Presidente. I wish to buy it.
Always handy to have nuclear weapons at your disposal. I am ready to offer a dozen of my finest camels for it. Only if you prefer $250,000, guess the Americans won't be happy about our deal, but that's only because they are jealous of my many wives.
Carpe the diem, Presidente. I love diplomatic summits, Presidente. It's...
My wife's info.
Just take 60 grand to research them or build a nuclear program.
Excelencia?
Presidente, Tropicans await.
Oof, 45 grand.
How dare you attack the U.S.? Don't try to deny it. We know you ordered the assassination of our president.
We have caught your assassin, a man named Juanito. He confessed that he is a Tropican and was sent by you to kill our president. What did you think you'd accomplish with this task? Start a nuclear war and make even more profits from your weapons deal? You're despicable. Oh shit.
Presidente, the U.S. is spreading lies about you. They say that you ordered the assassination of their former president.
The UN has begun proceedings for your capture and trial. They're accusing you of a number of other things, all lies, Presidente. The UN has sent agents to arrest you. They will not dare set foot on our soil, but sooner or later the UN will send troops. We have to escape quickly. We need to build more dogs to confuse the UN agents. 10 dogs should do the trick. Okay. Or buy a new identity. You'll probably just afford that soon.
There's good money to be made from nuclear missile tests, Presidente.
$10 more and we can buy another identity. That's a much more baller move.
My dear Presidente, the election day draws near.
The last few days were frantic. I managed to escape, narrowly avoiding the UN forces sent to capture me. It cost me everything, my fortune, my renown, and even my name. Now I am nobody. I still can't believe that Nick Richards thinks that I had anything to do with the assassination of the U.S. president. Hopefully my friends and allies will help me clear up this misunderstanding. My old friends and new enemies, you think it ends here, but it does not. The villainy you teach me I will execute, and it shall go hard, but I will better the instruction. If I have nothing else, I will have my revenge.
Shit.
Well, at least Penultimo is still on my side. He even managed to find us a job on Isla Oscura, a former penal colony that is in dire need of a good leader. The island is infamous for its terrible crime problem. Foreign crime families run unchecked, while smuggling and racketeering are considered the most promising career paths. I have to get in touch with my friends and allies. With a little help from them, I'll get back on my feet and start planning my return to power.
What did I even have? Commodity prices, capitalist respect, factory worker production, overall production.
It appears that our new island has a small crime problem, Presidente. Actually make that a huge crime problem.
The whole place is a wretched hive of scum and villainy. A haven for anyone who wants to live outside of the law. I expect that even more criminals will arrive on freighters coming to our docks. Beggars can be choosers, I guess. We are going to stay here. You will have to deal with the criminals, not by constructing a police station and a prison. Big volcano. Oh, look at this cool rock. What else can you make from iron?
Tú me pediste que toque una rumba, como una rumba mamá. Para bailar no hay.
Doesn't seem like anything else.
Tú me pediste que toque una rumba, como una rumba mamá. Para bailar no hay igual. Si yo te toco una rumba, me la tienes que bailar. Porque la rumba de negros no nació para escuchar. Y si tú no me la bailas, la rumba no canta más. Oye, si no quieren guarachear, la rumba no canta más. Mira, si no quieren disfrutar, rumba, rumba, no, rumba, no, rumba, no, la rumba no canto más. Mira, si no me tocan los cueros, oye, por mi madre me la llevo.
Relations between Tropico and the Middle East have hit an all-time low point.
As long as the upper and lower easts remain on our side, we should be all right.
Right. Anyway, it seems we will not be receiving camels as gifts for some time.
Camels? Where? Ah!
¿Qué necesitas?
No te confundas, que el sabor de la banda de Alex Torre no le encuentre en una funda. Rumba, 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 rumba. Baila rumba. En el 4 puertorriqueño, Enrique Junior López. Entrégate, entrégate, entrégate.
Oh yeah, the mines can eventually run out of resources. I think the campaign missions are long enough for that to happen though.
¿Qué ocurre?
A petition has arrived at the palace.
We could use a high school to actually train people for the police station.
Never fear, Presidente is here.
Porque te canto una rumba, porque te canto un bolero. Y si me agita y me jode mucho también. Pero que rumba, rumbero, rumbero, rumba, rumbero. Si no bailas esta noche, te digo que me la llevo.
I arranged for a letter to be discreetly sent to your Yankee contact Nick Richards, the new president of the USA. Maybe he will be willing to listen to reason and believe that we did not arrange the murder of his predecessor.
We still don't know who betrayed you. I haven't disclosed any details of your new identity and whereabouts. Pay postage.
Peace and love, dear President.
We received no reply from the Yankee Presidente. I suspect that we are being ignored on purpose.
Mr. Richards is in the White House now, and it seems we are beneath his notice. Or he believes the lies about you and the murder we may never know. Let's hope one of your other friends will respond to our letters.
I have some good news, sir. The rebels are...
With the opening of a high school in Tropico, I would like to remind all students of the consequences of misdemeanors in school. Attempted murder of a classmate. Spanking. Successful murder of a classmate. Spanking. Becoming a rebel and blowing up the school. Meeting with the school counselor. Assassinating El Presidente, right? I will not kill Presidente again. 100 times.
The people demand actions. Your signature on this edict.
Oh, thanks.
Good job, Presidente. Time to start putting those criminals where they belong, behind bars.
Those stay in confinement is bound to make them better persons, or at least teach them a lot about life. Your policemen will automatically try to arrest criminals when they see them committing a crime. You can also issue arrest orders, but arresting anyone without just cause will not bode well for your popularity.
I arranged for another letter to be discreetly sent to your old partner Keith Preston, the billionaire tycoon.
Uh-huh.
Our hot topic today, housing. Don't you think there are too many homeless people on the island, Penultimo?
Homeless? If there were a single homeless person in Tropico, I would personally build him his very own shack.
Yeah, but to live in a shack...
A home is a home is a home, Sonny. Today's shacks are tomorrow's mansions, as long as we faithfully follow El Presidente, right?
Right.
It's a reply from Keith Preston. It doesn't sound very reassuring. Call me partner, yet I don't know you, and I am absolutely certain we never did business before. If you are trying to scam me for money, know that I never do charity. Do not contact me again.
I just read the most interesting study. It appears that...
Presidente, someone drugged your palace guards and left a note for you. Here it is.
Dear President, you are currently shaking the tree that we are all standing on. This is bad for business. So I'm going to make you an offer that you cannot refuse. Hidden in the gardens near your palace, you will find a briefcase with 10 grand in it. Take it and stop your idiotic war on crime, or there will be a bomb in the next briefcase. Leave it.
Sir, the army is in dire need.
Ministry, I always forget it.
El Diablo does not agree with your immigration policy.
Being such a great country is a hassle, I can tell you. That is why...
Intelligence reports.
We know a criminal in the stats.
No nació para escuchar. Y si tú no me la bailas, la rumba no canto más. Oye, si no quieren guarachear, la rumba no canto más.
Muy buenas.
Si no quieren disfrutar,
Ajá.
No me interesa.
Ajá.
la rumba no canto más.
Buenos días. Muy buena. ¿Sí?
¿Excelencia? ¿Excelencia? ¿Qué?
Hola.
Election.
¿Qué?
Buenos días.
Presidente,
Buenas tardes.
and your vote. Vote El Presidente.
¿Qué tal?
Or else.
Muy buenas.
Hola. ¿Qué ocurre?
Ajá. ¿Qué? ¿Excelencia? Sí. Ajá.
Should be 5 criminals.
A bomb destroyed our police station, Presidente. This was clearly an inside job.
Also, the crime here is more organized than street gangs and petty thievery. Just rebuild and keep arresting criminals. Guessing the other arrest orders didn't go through.
En el 4 puertorriqueño Enrique Junior López. Entrégate. Entrégate. Entrégate.
We have one final contact that we have not yet reached, Presidente. Santana, your mentor and fellow dictator.
Premium postage.
Talk fast, I don't have all day.
Looks like they're arresting people now.
I am surprised, Presidente. The most unlikely of our faithful Tropicans expressed a desire for enforced prohibition.
Those are shady, dangerous-looking men reeking of alcohol, yet they say prohibition may be good for their souls. And for yours, I urge you not to listen to them, for they surely have ulterior motives. An anonymous source promised you 1,000 in your Swiss bank account each year while prohibition is active. Fuck that.
We received a reply from Santana. He was definitely in on the conspiracy against you.
You were played and you lost everything, muchacho. I am now sitting in your palace, smoking your cigars and ruling over your people. If you try to come back, I will shoot you, or I may hire you to polish my boots. This will be more fun. Gracias for being so gullible, ex-presidente. That brick. My cigars.
¿Sí?
Si tú no quieres bailarla, si tú no quieres cantarla, te perdono, bailador, que otro quiere disfrutarla.
Could you set up a weapons factory?
Porque te canto una rumba, porque te canto un bolero, y si me agita y me jode mucho también, me vuelvo reggaetonero.
Make use of that iron.
Turns out catching common criminals on the streets does not solve our problems. We have to get to their bosses, the dons of the mafia.
Our policemen aren't qualified for undercover work. We will need some agents with more finesse.
Some Colombia.
What matter requires Presidente's attention?
Presidente, Tropicans await elections next year.
What matter requires Presidente's attention? If you want something done, do it yourself.
We received a threatening letter, Presidente.
My city, Presidente, but is it fireproof? I'm very concerned about those buildings may burn like matches should an accident occur. Leave 5,000 in small unmarked bills in a garbage bin next to the palace, and my associates will make sure this never happens. No nickel. Okay, let's build
It's always all work and no play for
the fire
Presidente.
station.
Our city is dirty and polluted. I know that saying it aloud is not very helpful, but we need to do something.
Comrade, I have a secret task for you. It is a matter of internet.
Out there quick. Want to lose the mine.
What is it now? Time to check up on my people. It's always all work and no play for Presidente. Make it so. What is it now?
My dear Presidente.
It's always all work and no play.
The morality man is low, sir.
Presidente, there was a clash in the Third World between armed forces supporting the U.S. and the USSR.
Oh, our
What should we
USSR
do?
relations is really low. We gotta be careful with that.
Tally ho, old boy. The riffraff back
We
home.
have gold. Way over there.
Congratulations.
Talk fast, I don't have all day. If you want something done, do it yourself. What matter requires Presidente's attention?
Presidente, I was just robbed on my way here, in broad daylight.
Policeman. Oh shit.
The old volcano crater recently started smoking once again. Some experts predict a new eruption, while others disagree with them. Personally, I am waiting to hear El Presidente's opinion on this important matter.
I'm not sure if the secret police assignment like gets rid of the police stations like regular use, so I don't have to do that.
Presidente, I have something for you to sign. One of our agents has infiltrated the mafia. He needs to grease some palms in order to discover the real identity of the man known only as Don Emilio, the Don responsible for all racketeering on the island.
Okay.
Presidente, did you pay it?
Oh shit, that might actually hit. Yep, that's actually hitting us. Only 6 buildings set on fire.
We discovered a cache of contraband goods in a cave near the shore, Presidente.
We could just confiscate expensive stuff, but it may be a good idea to leave them untouched and put the place under surveillance. This way we will eventually identify everyone in the local smuggling ring. Put the place under surveillance. Long game.
Most blessed Presidente. Presidente, may your children be many and your camels always healthy. I want to discuss trade.
Our mind pro.
I noticed that there were several.
Well, we've got some jobs coming.
We got him, Presidente! Turns out the great Don Emilio has been pretending to be an ordinary Tropican all this time.
How to arrest him or just order him shot on the streets? Let's arrest him.
No me interesa.
He's a fast fucker.
Remember the smuggler's stash, Presidente?
Happy to report that we caught all the smugglers had confiscated their goods. The crooks tried to slip by us, but luckily we had enough policemen to carry out the operation. Nice.
Damn, the Mafia got our man! It looks like he spilled the beans, because our other agents have also disappeared.
Shit.
The Tropico youth is on the wrong path.
We got lucky, Presidente. We discovered the identity of Donna Bella, the main contact linking the Tropican Mafia with the powerful Italian families.
Deal with her and the Mafia will be defeated once and for all.
Uh-huh.
They try to swim away.
Another cryptic letter, my Presidente.
Now that you know we are serious, you must pay us 10,000 if we don't have the money today. You can expect a lot of trouble in the coming years. Well-wisher. Fuck off.
Some of our workers are on strike.
I say we...
And now, a message to the strikers from the bottom of my heart. People, I know your life is hard, but what about the life of El Presidente? Do you know he gets no salary at all? That he works for free without holidays? What if he goes on strike? What will happen to Tropico then?
Turns out we haven't gotten all the dons yet, Presidente. The recent fires were started by the Mafia, I'm certain of it. This means war. Our agents need even more money to reach the head of the Mafia octopus. Provide them with 60 grand and I personally guarantee they will find the real leader of the criminals on the island.
Dear Presidente, high school education can only bring our people...
Comrade Presidente, why must our citizens...
Everyone gets AC. I don't even have AC.
Presidente, the secret operation carried out by our Minister of Defense was successful.
Next planned rebel attack will not occur. Oh.
Our secret agents deserve a raise, Presidente.
They just discovered that an agent recruited by the rebels has been instructed to plant a bomb in our jewelry factory. Agents secretly try to catch him while committing the crime. Success chance 18%. Publicly exposes plans. Lose factory productivity, raise overall liberty. Take care of the agent quietly.
Sir, your war on crime is currently escalating into a very real war, sir.
Local crime lords fear you, sir, so they supply the rebels in the woods with weapons and food. We have to prepare for their attack, deal with them swiftly and decisively.
The world is in danger. Only we can save the planet.
Talk fast. I don't have all day.
Great concern has seized me as
Are you a rebel? Back to work again.
El Presidente built a new wind turbine. This should make green freaks.
It's
like
always all work and no play for President.
The only region where Tropican turtles mate, and which killed one of the last coconut-skulled eagles?
Yeah?
I just love it.
Time to check up on my people.
This entertainment mission done.
What is it now?
Still haven't exploded any smoked meat. That mission just broke. I feel like I remember having that stuck at 0 forever in another mission as well.
At last we have him, Presidente. A mysterious man known only as Don Moriarty has been pulling the strings of the crime syndicates on our island from the very beginning.
We now know who he is, and we have to only arrest him or otherwise dispose of him. Then at last this island will be ours.
Thank the heavens, my Presidente. For a moment, I thought that assassin got you.
One of our miners.
See?
Our hot topic today.
I hate criminals. They leech out their countrymen and their nation. I said that I will clean up Isla Oscura, and I have done so. All of the dons have been taken care of, and the crime families are no more. Every one of my friends is turned away from me. Worse yet, my mentor has betrayed me. He didn't even have the guts to face me. I will have my sweet revenge against this coward. I will be patient. I will wait and plan. And when the time comes, I will make him pay tenfold.
Okay.
It seems that I am on my own. It's time to start planning again, but this time I will plan my sweet revenge. I will find those responsible and I will make them suffer for what they did to me. To get the job done, I will need money, a lot of money. To this end, I have traveled to Nueva Esperanza, a promising island with only a handful of inhabitants. I will fill the island with the unwanted, oppressed, and desperate. I will guide them to redemption. With an island full of people, I will find a way to make money.
Okay. We're gonna take a break here. Be right back. Okay.
Presidente, you are truly a great and benevolent ruler for opening the doors of your beloved island to all who wish to find refuge.
I'm sure the president can make use of even the most undesirable people that come to Tropico. Let's wait and see what the cat is going to drag in. Iron Man right next to the beginning.
Presidente, my childhood fears have come to life. A group of 50 scary mimes is on their way to the island.
They told me that Presidente should build a cabaret for them to rehearse as soon as possible. They also said that until their demands are met, each year one person will mysteriously disappear from the island. I beg you, Presidente, do not let those scary mimes get me. One person dies each year until a cabaret is constructed. What the shit? That's what our financial aid is going in, I guess. The population. Yep. $50 new immigrants. Hey, those aren't
¿Qué
mines.
necesitas?
Any of these mimes happen to be a high school educated mime? Jack Shitty Crows.
Another funeral, Presidente. This time a child who died of hunger.
Need financial aid for him. Cabaret. Okay, first batch of iron is done.
Presidente, I hope you have good legal counsel as a group of 8 freshly fired lawyers are heading towards our island.
They are smart and have a college degree, but are truly evil in nature. Without a doubt, their vile presence will have a detrimental effect on Tropicans and provoke one person to become a rebel each year. Have no fear, Presidente, as I have devised a special program to turn them back to the good side. We must start by building a great school and exposing the lawyers to the antics of small children in order to melt their stone hearts. One person becomes a rebel each year until the lawyers are re-educated. But people are starving fast.
Buenos días.
Give us the money quick. At least we got some high schoolers for the church. I never usually build a marketplace.
Comrade Presidente, an article published in the Pravda in Moscow.
Presidente, our plan is working and the heartless lawyers are beginning to become more docile.
To turn them into real model citizens, we must enroll them in my specially designed weather knitting class. Unfortunately, my stock of yarn has arrived a bit short, and I need Presidente to produce and export 500 llama wool in order to replenish it. No person can remain with an evil soul after knitting a fluffy sweater. Okay, 500 llama wool.
Sir, the number of...
Goddamn lawyers. Guess these only have this smoked beef upgrade since you can change them on the fly.
Muy buenas.
Yeah, we're making new buildings. Just needed some llama wool for those lawyers.
Peace and love, dear Presidente.
We need to start preparing for the rebel next trouble. Immediately got some generals. Wait for this to be over. So many fucking rebels in like immediately.
The people demand actions. Your signature on this edict.
Look around, Presidente. See the overflowing garbage cans. See the...
Eco protest.
With the opening of a high school in Tropico, I would like to remind all students of the consequences of misdemeanors in school. Attempted murder of a classmate. Spanking. Successful murder of a classmate. Spanking. Becoming a rebel and blowing up the school. Meeting with the school counselor. Assassinating El Presidente, right? I will not kill Presidente again. 100 times.
That education needed quickly.
I was going to show you some charts, Presidente, but...
Sir, the army is in dire need of facilities.
Intelligence report. Presidente, I know you are serious about your intention of welcoming every wretched soul to Tropico, but this might be going too far.
I have news that Canada has recently cast out all 30 of its telephone hygienists, and that they are heading our way. Can Presidente find it use for the most worthless people on the planet? The hell is a telephone hygienist? These incompetent immigrants will surely set a bad example for our workers. We can expect up to 20% decrease in our commodity prices due to lowered quality. Perhaps if we build 2 shopping malls, we can find jobs for them there. After all, shopping is the only other thing they seem to be good at, besides keeping phones clean. Commodity prices decreased by 20% until 2 shopping malls are built. Distributes luxury goods to the people of Tropico. Need power for that too. Nice. Those 2 rebels. 6 of them still remaining though.
I have some good news, sir.
Presidente, unfortunately, the products created on our island are regarded poorly by the rest of the world. We can try and increase their price a bit by labeling them with Made in China. I assume that the Chinese government would not be too thrilled about this, but the boost to our economy might be worth it.
Yeah, really good relations with China. Fuck it. It cost 13 grand each as well.
Our treasury balance.
Jesus, all these people. A couple more iron mines. Yes. Profits are in the shit though. This eco protest is really fucking us over.
Most praiseworthy listeners of TNT Radio, the embargo is not a sign of falling relations between our two great nations. Instead, it is a gentle promise that our relations can only get better from now on.
Comrade, I have a secret.
Presidente, Tropicans await elections.
People of Tropico, I want to stress the great progress we have made. Production has increased steadily, exceeding 25% in some areas. I tell you, we will complete the 5-year plan in 4 years. This is progress. Yes, there are problems. There will always be problems, especially in the current economic situation. The shacks in the cities, about which I hear so much these days,
They
is
boarded
one of
goods.
them, and it will be resolved, as will all others, in time, as the global economy stabilizes. Through the years of my presidency, I have received your gratitude, my compañeros. Alas, I am nothing but a humble servant, and you are my masters, my employers. Now is the time to express my gratitude for the environmentalists, protecting the gifts that Mother Nature has bestowed on Tropico. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow will come after the victory, and I have plans for tomorrow. I promise you that in my next term, people will no longer have to live in shacks.
Okay.
Let's see if our opponents have the cojones to face our united front.
Our iron production is back on. Oof, 8 rebels. The eco-protest really fucked us over badly.
Presidente, the preliminary election forecasts indicate strong support for your opponent.
The rebels are launching an attack.
My dear Presidente, the election day draws near. A petition has arrived. Presidente, a famous Russian dissident was poisoned and died. European media are blaming the king.
Shit. We won.
Tally-ho, chap. Our people have become very
Presidente guy, I don't get you. There are tons of good, hard-working Tropicans out there, and you pick a foreigner to be a...
Those more tenements. As well.
Presidente, you may not.
$174 population, Jesus.
Our hot topic today, liberty. Do you think we need more media on the island, Penultimo?
Absolutely not, Sonny. Tropico News Today already provides the most objective information. More media would just be redundant. As long as TNT is on the air, freedom of speech for all Tropicans is more or less guaranteed.
Next ship comes, we can build a newspaper for some liberty.
Thank the heavens, my Presidente. For a moment, I thought...
Shit, not a single rebel still. How many do we have? 10 rebels. Okay, we need to set up some posts.
After the assassination attempt on our beloved leader, the culprit expressed deep regrets and blamed the action on foreign mind control influence. He or she voluntarily left the island only after erasing every trace of his or her existence. Regardless, to say the assassination plan was doomed to fail because El Presidente is invincible.
The people demand actions. Your signature on this edict.
Sir, the army is
here. The army. I guess we could use a new one. Sensibilities.
Presidente,
Guess we might actually lose this.
And now, a curious report. A woman has been reported walking along Tropican beaches trying to give mouth-to-mouth to dead fish. Can you believe that? Hey, does anyone know where Sunny is? I haven't seen her around.
Build the 2 garbage dumps. After that, I'll try to issue an amnesty. God damn it. I need to wait for the plants to grow back. We can build some of these. I don't know how much these affect the island condition though.
We need proper healthcare facilities on...
She's just affected somewhat. Maybe we should be doing this way more.
Ambassador Crane, our listeners are probably dying to know the answer to my next question. What is your favorite animal?
Well, Miss Flowers, when I first came to your island, I was struck by the beauty of one of your magnificent creatures, the llama. It reminds me of my mother.
Oh, llamas. I don't like llamas. They are rude and spit at you.
Just like my mama.
Then I can get to work on getting those shopping malls.
I noticed that there was...
Uh-huh.
Right, I missed. Ooh, 9 rebels returned. Hell yeah. Okay, we should be able to build those malls now.
Excelencia?
What are they complaining about? Build more tenements.
Presidente, the secret operation carried out...
We have this.
Presidente, 50 starving artists have decided to take refuge on your island.
Military faction supporters are already protesting the that Presidente has invited yet another group of slackers to Tropico, and their respect seems to have dropped drastically. If we build a museum of modern art, perhaps we can convince them that art has its uses. Military faction respect -50 until a museum of modern art is constructed. Never built that myself. Entertainment for artsy intellectuals and gullible tourists. Actually pretty cheap.
Comrade Presidente, why must...
Commodity prices increased by 20. Very nice.
Presidente, we had mimes, telephone hygienists, and even lawyers come to our island. Now a group of 40 ragtag pirates are headed our way.
These fellows were kicked out of their cruise and left without a ship for being too incompetent at pirating. We should be prepared for an increase in crime until we manage to integrate the pirates into the Tropican community. Perhaps building a luxury liner our new friends can take for a ride will make them feel less homesick and will help them adapt to our island faster. Luxury liner, so we need to start doing tourist stuff.
Great concern has seized me as I watch how...
El Diablo heard the most amusing national slur while bashing a foreigner's head. People should not joke with the devil of Tropico.
Presidente, brace yourself as our beautiful island is about to get a lot less beautiful. A group of 40 circus rejects have decided to make Tropico their home.
These folks are so ugly that they were kicked out of the circus where they were shown as a side attraction. I expect that our tourism rating will plummet, as tourists will not be able to enjoy our beautiful island while looking at our new compatriots. There's a way to fix this, however. If we manage to hire 10 doctors, they could perform plastic surgery on our poor friends and make them at least bearable to look at. 10 doctors. That, the ugly, and the Presidente. And I can't even remember when the last time I was on a ship was. And we need hospital.
Salutations, Presidente. I received news that during a recent excavation, your people found an old dagger with a glass handle filled with sand.
Dagger originates from ancient Persia and its cultural heritage. I know that some collectors could give a sum of up to 30,000 for the dagger, but I must humbly ask Presidente to return it to its people where it belongs. I hope Presidente does the right thing and preserve the warm relation between our countries. We are pretty low. Return it then. Or an embargo. Oh, USSR is 30s. Build a foreign office. One rebel against 16 army. Oh, look at this shack city.
Presidente, Tropicans await elections next year.
The people demand actions. Your signature on this edict.
Social security.
People of Tropico, I want to stress the great progress we
Two-thirds of the average weight to retire is in students.
steadily exceeding 25% in some areas. I tell you, we will complete the 5-year plan in 4 years. This is progress. I must warn you about the so-called rebels on our island. Those are anarchists who could not care less for this island but present themselves as its liberators. Because of their nihilistic ways, all our efforts in the field of healthcare were ruined. Through the years of my presidency, I have received your gratitude, my compañeros. Alas, I am nothing but a humble servant, and you are my masters, my employers. I must, in turn, pay my respects to you, the everyday workers, especially to the communists. No one can deny the amazing development that is happening in Tropico within just one mandate. I have an even more astonishing future in store for all of you. As part of my reform plan for my next mandate, the government will ensure adequate healthcare levels. We will use the whole power of the government to persuade the people for victory.
Bring me the money. Hotels or tourist buildings are actually doing something.
My dear Presidente, the election day. Presidente, our Minister of Education was asked to become a guest star on the popular... Congratulations, Presidente.
Comrade, I have a secret task for you. It is a matter of...
Ooh. Nice.
Presidente, everything is going according to plan. You have managed to attract quite a number of interesting people to the island.
However, in order to ensure the stability of our Tropico, we still need money, and a lot of it. A year of 1 million in the treasury and our job on Nueva Esperanza will be complete. Gathering this colossal sum, however, will not be easy. Perhaps our new friends can lend us a hand in the fundraising. Well, we've got plenty of iron, so we can make another weapons factory.
Presidente, our mime friends have worked tirelessly on their new play, The Silence of the Llamas.
They want to stage their performance on Broadway, but need some help in order to make it truly great. We can use this occasion to and help them with play in exchange for some of the profits. Mimes have requested that we build a zoo so they can practice the parts of the various animals featured in the play. Let's not put this. I was even going there, so let's get rid of that.
Most honorable
There you go.
leader, your great...
Get rid of that trade embargo.
Some of our workers are on...
Peace and love. Let's build something that will get us on the way to a greener, healthier...
My friend, I know I promised you my second best camel as a gift, but she died tragically, and I must give you something else.
I know how much you wanted that camel, but the only thing I can offer you is the money my wife's found when cleaning the couch. 30 grand. I don't even have a couch. Hopefully the zoo and other stuff will help with the...
The rebels are launching an attack
Seriously?
as I speak, sir.
3 rebels against 20. Oh, the luxury liner is full.
A decisive victory for our brave soldiers, Comandante.
Good news, Presidente. The mimes have finished the play and are ready to stage it on Broadway.
We must now build an airport in order to fly our mime friends to the US in time for the show. Do not forget to wish them to break a leg. It's only 24 grand. Thought it would be way more.
Buenas tardes.
Never fear, Presidente is here.
If I could fit it there. Three garages in that one space.
Presidente, I have an idea that is sure to revitalize our economy. A cheese war!
All we have to do is make up some insults regarding European cheeses and declare that the cheese made in Tropico is far superior. The ensuing mudslinging will surely raise the commodity price of our treasured goat cheese to cosmic levels, although our relations with the EU will suffer. We're 100 with the EU, so might as well. 50% increase.
Presidente, I have something for you to sign. And no, it's...
Being such a great country is a hassle, I can tell you. That is why...
Do some fancier hotels.
Si tú no quieres bailarla, si tú no quieres cantarla, te perdono, bailador, que otro quiere disfrutarla. Si no quieres cantarla, te perdono, ponte a bailarla. Si no quieres cantarla, te perdono, ponte a bailarla. Porque te canto una rumba, porque te canto un bolero, y si me agita y me jode mucho también, me vuelvo reggaetonero. Si no quieres cantarla, te perdono, ponte a bailarla. Pero que rumba, rumbero, rumbero, rumba, rumbero. Si no bailas esta noche, te digo que me la llevo.
Comrade, I have a secret task for you.
Congratulations, Presidente! The mime show was a smashing success and has become the most popular performance on Broadway.
Our friends seem very grateful that we have helped them to achieve their dream and are sending us 300,000 for the treasury. Looks like those mimes were not so bad after all, Presidente.
Presidente, our pirate friends have gotten even more restless lately. It seems that one of them has found an old treasure map, and there is talk of a treasure hunting expedition.
The pirates want to build their own pirate ship, but they do not have the sufficient building material. We can help them by building a lumber mill and producing and exporting 1,000 lumber. Of course, in exchange for our help, they will have to share a part of the treasure with us. The expedition seems to be a long shot, but it might be worth it in the end. Sure. It's an insane amount of money.
El Presidente built a new wind turbine. This should make green freaks like you happy, right?
You mean the big, ugly thing built on the only region where Tropican turtles mate, and which killed one of the last coconut-skulled eagles?
Yeah?
I just love it.
Here we go.
¿Qué?
Tally-ho, chap. Our people have become very...
I didn't realize that it has so few people. Holy shit, look at the production. Already crammed in there.
Presidente, Tropicans await elections next year.
Oh, we've almost got half a mil. Fucking garages. 62 grand in exports. $73,000 worth of Tropican goods.
My dear Presidente,
lumber. Oh, this is making logs and not lumber.
Dear listeners, if you see a flying cow go past your window, you may not be as drunk as you think. A twister is carving a path of destruction through our island. Livestock, cars, and even small buildings leave here.
Truly, the destructive power of Mother Nature can humble any of us.
Except El Presidente, who humbles Mother Nature instead.
Shit. Fucking up our tourists.
The tornado retreated, Presidente.
Waiting for them to start production.
Presidente, relations between the USSR and China have soured. Both countries are arguing. Most glorious Presidente, everything about you should be grand, including your palace.
Sure. Here we go. Hey, look at all the logs in the input.
Comrade, I have a...
Ooh, we're already at 60 grand. $600,000.
Presidente, it seems that after years of collecting the Dictator Life monthly magazine, our...
In Canary. More profit.
Uh-huh.
I just built my lumber mill. Guess I could build another one. Why not?
Foreign leader, the mighty Chinese dragon is hungry.
Issue the Inquisition edict. It's the same sex as the prohibition. Things are looking good. Almost there. 133 grand worth of Tropican goods.
Presidente, I can't believe it. The pirates have actually found a real live treasure.
Not bad for a bunch of incompetent pirates. They were a bit reluctant to share their spoils with Presidente at first, but in the end they had to abide by the pirate code of honor and give us our share.
Presidente, the UN has issued an epidemic warning. A new disease transmitted by dirty telephone receivers is spreading around the world.
The disease is highly lethal and no one seems to know how to produce a cure for it yet. Our new friends, the telephone hygienists, say that they might know how to prevent the disease, but they need help in order to conduct the experiments. Having 15 professors on the island should provide enough manpower to start researching a cure. Act fast, President, that the fate of the entire world might be at stake.
Give me your tired, your poor, your mimes, your unemployed lawyers, and your telephone hygienists. I will find a way to make money off them. Sitting on my throne of cash. I have to agree with Penultimo. My plan worked out better than I expected. I literally have to shovel the money out of my office. Who would have thought that you could make so much from society's leftovers? To get back on my feet and dispense some well-deserved retribution, I must be recognized as a legitimate ruler by the world powers. Fortune smiles on the selfless civil servants such as me. I found the perfect island for the next step of my plan. Isla Desconocida is a place avoided by every power in the world and populated by the most worthless people. The only problem is that my new home is so worthless that it's not even a country. The solution to this is simple. To gain recognition, Isla Desconocida will become a European colony. After that, I will find a way to declare independence.
But that'll be it for today. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow or I guess today. I need to try resetting my sleep schedule again. I'll see what I'll do. See everyone then.